Good morning. It's just before sunrise. That wind and storm never picked up, which is great. But I did have a little visitor last night. So somebody was interested in the bike, at least for a little bit, right next to the tent. So I heard some pigs out and around. They made a little bit of noise, but they didn't get too close. So I don't have a clue what kind of paw print that is. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, we're gonna pack up and eat breakfast and get rolling. So one thing I'm doing this morning is checking tire pressure. I haven't done that in a few days. I like that stuff. All right. Oh, we're sitting only about 10 lower than I like, which is good. Few things about today, or last night and today, I don't know. The low was like 72 and everything was wet when I got up. It did rain very briefly, but just back in the super humid weather, which I grew up in, so I'm used to it. And I'm gonna go about 70 miles to another campground. I tried to see if you could reserve a site, but they only had first come first serve left. They had quite a bit, and it's a Tuesday, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's only like one town of any size I think I'm going through. It's about halfway, so I'll try to have lunch there and reach out to warm showers folks for a few days in the future. I'm also off the route by a few miles, but I have a really easy way back to it. Not super short, maybe 5 miles, but like nothing huge. And the road should be really good too. So I'm gonna head back to the route and keep going. Riding with Scott Barnes here. He's doing about 100 miles a day, right?
Trying to.
17 days in, is that right?
Yeah, day 17.
So, we're just cruising along for a few miles and talking, having a good time. Biker. I don't think I'll catch him. You have any bags? Yes, I ate at McDonald's. It's one of the cheapest ways to get calories. And you can only have so many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. 100% cow on the road. Guy is trying to get it to where it needs to go. I don't know how they're going to do it. Cows are also super interested in me, so I don't know how it's going to happen. Think it's alright for me to keep going? Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah. Just caught a wire. My tire, front tire. Pulled it out, threw it off to the side. Looks like I'm keeping pressure for now. It didn't look like it was that deep, but gotta keep an eye on it. This car in that ditch, or that creek. Looks like it's been there for a while. Got the tire wire though, not getting it on film. I'm still sort of in like survival mode at certain things, like something in the tire, get out now, you know? Not a, oh, there's something happening, I should film it first. Yeah. So it's just I don't know if I'll ever get out of that frame of mind, especially when it's with tires and like the ability to keep moving. Heard 2 gunshots today. Last one was super close. Get some supplies before I reach the campsite, which is still like 20 miles, I think. I double checked, I only have 15 miles. So I'm just gonna get ready for towards the end of the ride. Otherwise, my other water bottles are almost topped off. Into Sam Houston National Forest. I had no idea I was going to do that. Nice. Nice to not see fences everywhere. Actually see forest. Close to my campsite. I gotta cross the lake here in a second, but definitely a fire somewhere around here. There's a lot of smoke. Smell it, obviously. I'm hoping that does not affect where I camp tonight. Otherwise, I have to keep going. I don't have a clue where I'm going to stay. I have to keep going. Alright, this is home for the night. There's nobody at the desk, so like campsite here cost 30 bucks. And I only had 40, like, or sorry, I had 29 and 25 cents. But I had to do 40 because I couldn't get change. So it's kind of a rip-off, but at least I got power and water. When I got here, the lawn mowing guys just started up like right when I got here, so setting up my tent kind of quick. But you know, the pollen is here, so like this is the first sort of day that this has been the pollen. The people from sort of the southeast know about the yellow pollen that just like descends for a week or two. Anyways, so it was just kicking it all up, so I couldn't really do much. And they were here for like an hour or so. At the very end, I got talking to them, talking about the bike trip. And then as they were leaving, they just brought over cold water, which is really hard to come by. And they just brought me like all this cold water. And they filled up my thermos with ice. So that should stay cold until tomorrow. This is all the water they brought me. Just super awesome. Super nice of them. I'm gonna drink it all as fast as I can while it's cold. I mean, not really, but I'm gonna have probably at least 3 of them while it's still cold. I bought some pears the other day. I think it's time to eat them. Haven't really had fruit in a while. And I didn't need a can opener, so that was the selling point. They're warm, but they're good. I mean, they've been in a backpack and it's been 90 degrees today, so, or a bike bag. The sun's going behind the trees. I got another 40 minutes before sunset, something like that. Just showing you sort of stuff I do when I'm camping. I do laundry, and so I've got some socks drying. Then way over there, you can see my shirt and shorts drying. This site has power, so I'm charging my phone right now. Yeah, and I just hang things up all over the place. I got my towel over there hanging up. All the bottles of water that was given. And I just sort of wait around till sun sets pretty much. Then I get my tent, watch some Netflix pre-downloaded stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I'll go to sleep. And I also check what time the sun sets so that, and rises. So like I'll try to get up like 15 minutes before sunrise, but sometimes it's still too dark and it's cloudy, and sometimes I probably can get up a little earlier. So tomorrow I'm going to try 20 minutes, and if I have to go really far, then I get up even earlier.